Hello everybody, welcome to Joe's Wildside Adventures. I'm up here in the Northwest Territories and we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're up here on a caribou and wolf hunt, but I understand there's some fantastic lake trout fishing here. And we decided to come over here to this little stream. There's some rapids coming down and some calmer water here. So I'm going to check and see what this fishing up here in the Northwest Territories is all about. And I brought a fly rod with me, so I want to thank my friends from Temple Fork Outfitters for providing my rod. So stay tuned when Joe's Wildside Adventures returns, fly fishing for giant lake trout in the Northwest Territories. I've got this little clouser on here with some weighted eyes, and there's a nice riffle here, and I've had several hits right where the calm water and the quick water meet, and it seems to be right in this area here. But man, this water is just crystal clear. Seems like if I let that thing sink down and get it on the bottom and then kind of rub them back. Here we go. Got a good hook set on him. They like this little pocket right here. There you go. Northwest Territories. Look at that. Beautiful fish. All right, big fella. You get back in there. Oh, nice. Ha-ha.
A nice one?
Yeah, good fish.
Good.
Woo, look at that. Oh! He got off right when I went to pick him up.
That's catch and release.
Nice lake trout. Just saw that. I had him right here, touched the leader on him. There you go. Good fish. Oh, I lost him.
Got one coming in here. Took the line about 10 feet from the shore only. Lake trout. Not a real big one, but first one into here we caught.
Looks like you got a good one there, huh?
He's a scrapper. Put him back in here and let him grow some more.
Well, we've decided to give our guide Larry, who's been working his behind off for me all week, we're going to put a fishing rod in his hand, and the winner has to buy dinner, right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Or cook dinner.
Cook dinner, okay. Really, the guys up here don't get enough credit for the job they do. They get up 2 hours before the hunters, packing all the gear, getting everything ready. And man, they know this territory like the back of their hand. I asked Larry early on in the trip if he used the GPS, and he says, I have a cranial GPS, so we don't have to worry about getting lost, but you could get turned around so easy up here, and just amazing to watch him drive around these lakes and these channels and know exactly where he's at all the time. So now, you know, we're giving you a break here, so that means you got to catch fish, Larry.
All right, it's coming. This is it.
All right.
Oh, is that a fish or a rock? That's fish. Tuna owned. Right in front of your rod there, Joe. You're cooking, I guess, Joe.
Nice fish. Let's see if we can double them up here.
More down, fish. More down, fish.
Uh-oh, 1-0, the good guy.
Is it good one?
This water is just pristine. To actually drink right down and reach straight down and have a glass. And that's what we've been doing all week. Another beautiful lake trout right here. It's a little tough, I don't have a net, so I got to get them by the leader. All right, big fella, calm down. Calm down. This baby's got some teeth on him. Nice fish. That's a heck of a lot of fun catching these on a fly rod, too. All right, buddy. Here we go. Hardy guys. That's a good one here. Man, they hit hard. You get him on the reel. Wow! He's taking some line out on me. Come on, buddy. Wow, look at the size of this one. He wants to take another run into those rapids over there. Oh man. Ken, you're gonna have to tell me how many pounds this guy is. He's pretty big. Woo! Oh my goodness. Holy cow. He's about 35 inches. Break it. Come on.
Not ready to come in yet.
Get your nose out of the water, pal. Get your nose out of the water. Come on. You want to be on TV? We didn't bring in that, huh? I'm going to have to beat him. He's huge. Come on now, come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on now.
Nice fish.
Trying to gill him. Woohoo! Look at that, baby! Look at that. He's got to be every bit of 15 pounds.
Yeah.
What a gorgeous fish. We got your picture taken. You're a movie star. Look at that gorgeous fish. Let's get you back in the water here. Put up a great fight, pal. There he goes.
And away you go.
When you're not hunting, there's always time to fish, and there's so many nice lake trout in this area that we've just been hunting so hard the last 5 days, we really haven't stopped to take any time to fish. So this is our opportunity right now. The wind's laid down, water's nice and calm. Got a little current coming through here, and we'll see if we can pick up a fish or two before we go in for dinner. Now, earlier, we were fishing out in the stream. Managed to pick up a few, and this is an area called the Narrows. In fact, right where we're standing, the caribou like to cross here. And I can hear one of our boats from our camp coming in. Here we go. All right. Hooked up. See if we can get him on the reel. Nice. Here. These fish are strong. Oh, we've got a grayling. Oh, my first grayling. How about that? Let's see if I can grab the leader and get him off the reel. Look at the fin on this guy. That's about a 3 or 4 pounder. Look at that pretty fin on the top. That's a beauty, look at that. That grayling. Yeah.
Fish on.
Fish on the line. I think this is a trout. Pretty good size one too. Lake trout sure like to put on a fight.
Keep the mosquitoes away. I think it's not a trout we get.
Oh man. Nice fish. There's nothing like catching these fish on a fly rod, I'll tell you.
It is the world record.
Come on. Don't you want to be on TV, Mr. Lake Trout? Uh-huh. Oh, he's a good fish too. Very nice. Boy, when they take it, they sure take it. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, buddy. Get him back in. Just want to get this fly in here, let it drift down a little bit, and then strip it back. And it seems like that's when they like to take it, right on the strip. Haven't had one hit yet on the dead drift. Only getting him back in on the strip. Get out in those swirls out there, and they seem to be hanging right on that edge. Riffles. Come on, Mr. Trout. Oh, I missed the strike. No, I didn't.
You got him.
He got him. He's on. See, right in those riffles. Look like a good spot. He must have devoured that fly in order for me to miss the strike, the set. Well, you don't have to be an avid hunter or an avid fisherman to come up here. Either one will work. Shoshone Wilderness Adventures, Camp Lac de Gras up here in the Northwest Territories has everything a sportsman needs. Beautiful lake trout, huge caribou, wolf hunting, wolverine hunting. And if any of you do want to come up here and go fishing, leave that 6-weight at home. I'm using a 10-weight fly rod with 10-weight line because these fish on average are 7 to 10 pounds. And yesterday we picked up a couple around 15. So you want to make sure you have the proper equipment when you come out here. Okay, big fella. Another one. Look at that, nice little 5-pounder, 6 pounds. Okay, buddy. Back you go. Every once in a while, the temperature right now is probably in the upper 20s. And The eyes like to freeze up a little bit. I'm going to clear all the ice off the eyes. That one was just about closed shut. All right. Oh, look at him. Got an acrobat here. With that little bit of a dead drift and get that fly down closer to the bottom. And I got a strike on the last 2 out of 3 casts. I want to thank my buddy Jerry Hadel for making all the flies for me for this trip. You're working well, Jerry. In fact, I'll have to bring a few of them home, but that's a good fish there. I mean, they ate the eyes right off of these flies, just pounded them. That is a good fish. He wants to take a run and get him on the reel. It'll be a little easier to handle him. Oh, man. Oh, he's not ready. Come on, big fella. Come on. A little tough to land these guys without a net. That's a good fish there. Look at that beautiful lake trout. Well, that's going to do it for our series up here in the Northwest Territories, Shoshone Wilderness Adventures. I'd like to thank Ken and Larry, and just for a wonderful week, and everybody at the Camp Lac de Gras. We got a couple caribou this week. We got a lot on film. We saw some wolves, we saw some grizzly bears, and a whole bunch of these beautiful lake trout. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And make sure you stay tuned for Cooking on the Wild Side.